Hi guys, I'm Rick. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making Cajun Mac and Cheese. Okay, I'm starting out here in a skillet, and I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to it. About 2 or 3 tablespoons. And I have a half a cup of each of diced up green bell pepper, celery, and onion. I'm going to get them in here and I'm going to saute them in that olive oil until they get translucent and soft. And I have some elbow macaroni over here boiling on the stove. I'm cooking it till al dente. I don't want it too mushy because this is going to bake in the oven then. I'm going to have to turn my heat up a little bit. So I'm going to get this sauteing, and when my elbow macaroni is done, I'll drain that and set that aside for now. Alright, my onions and peppers and celery are done sauteing. I have them over here, the heat's off. Now in a saucepan I have 2.5 cups of whole milk warming up gently. To that I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of flour. And you want to whisk this good. It's going to start to thicken up. Alright, I'm going to let my milk warm up a little more before I add my cheese in. That way it'll be sure to melt right away. Okay, now that my milk is warmed up, I'm going to add in 1.5 teaspoons of cayenne pepper. And if you don't like yours hot, you can cut back on this. Really shouldn't say hot, just on the spicy side. That's about 1.5 teaspoons. Just going to whisk that in there. And this will give it a good spicy flavor. Okay, now that I have that in there, you can grate up fresh cheese if you like, but I'm using the already shredded stuff. I have a 3-cup pack of sharp cheddar cheese. I'm going to add this in slowly, a little bit at a time, so I get it all melted down in there into a cheese sauce. And give that a stir. And of course, fresh grated cheese will melt a lot quicker because it doesn't have, it says like potato starch on the cheese or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, to keep it from sticking together, caking. For your fresh grate, it won't have nothing on it, so that'll melt instantly. But this is melting pretty good, so I'm not going to complain. Alright, so I'm going to keep adding my cheese in here and melting it down into a cheese sauce. And I have this over medium heat. You don't want to turn it up too high or your cheese will scorch in the bottom of your pan. And you might get a burnt flavor in your cheese sauce and that'll just ruin it on you. So patience is a virtue. Okay, now that my cheese sauce is all melted, I'm going to go ahead and add in the celery, onion, and green pepper that I sauteed right into the cheese sauce. And this basically is just macaroni and cheese with the vegetables added and the cayenne pepper. But it does give it a better taste. A more spicy taste, I should say. So I'm going to mix this up well. Okay, in a 9x13 baking pan I sprayed with some cooking vegetable spray. I'm going to add in my elbow macaroni I drained. So if I don't get it all over the place. And my dog Abby, she's down here eating it, so that's no problem. I'm going to dump my cheese sauce in. You see that cheese melted just fine for being pre-shredded cheese. And my wife Holly is going to wash up these pots and pans for me. She's a good wife. She's going to have to soak that cheese pan because that's a little scorched on the bottom. So now I'm going to mix my cheese in good in the macaroni. Then I'm going to put this in a 350 degree oven uncovered for a ½ hour so that gets brown on top and everything bakes through, and then this will be ready to go. Alright, my ½ hour's up. My mac and cheese is done. I left it rest for about 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and serve this up and see what we got. Alright, I'm going to finish this up by garnishing it with a little paprika, mostly for color. Alright, there you have it. Cajun mac and cheese. Give this a try. I think you'll like it, and until next time, I'll see ya.